Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Angel Mystic Tarot, and I'm reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and for Venus. Let's get into your reading. I've already pulled out some cards for you. Let's start with the oracles. So there is this sense of you expecting more money to come in. Now, I'll get to your tarot in a minute, but in your tarot, it does look like there's someone who's avoiding you because they could owe you money or there's some kind of financial obligation, okay? But you have Goddess Fortuna, and this is the goddess of wealth, okay? And you're expecting some kind of money to come in, you're expecting your money to increase. And if you're doing any manifestation rituals or if you're putting it out there, the universe, your angels, they hear you, okay? So there's some kind of change to your income. I also hear we have time machine and close encounters. So I feel like some of you guys are learning to transmute generational trauma because the time machine is about looking back at the past through a different lens. It's about, not feeling bad about the past and learning from that and growing from it. And then with close encounters here, it's learning to be more vulnerable and express your feelings in a more healthy manner. So a lot of you guys are undergoing this inner transformation, but also a transformation with your wealth. Now let's get into who surrounds you. Okay, so for your energy, we did pull the Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy in the center of your reading. And because I was just saying that you are could be learning how to be more vulnerable, maybe approach things through your heart chakra with positive intentions instead of being reactive, because we have the woman here, half human, half robot. So I feel like you're trying to alchemize how you show your emotions and your feelings. Maybe it's not something that you like to do. Maybe you don't like to show vulnerability or weakness in regards to your emotions, but it kind of has this off putting sense, with the robot. So I feel like you're trying to alchemize. You're trying to learn how to be in your feminine and your masculine energy at the same time. So this is you standing in your power, trying to step into the best version of yourself and trying to temper yourself. Some of you guys could be, I tell you before, we have, Goddess Fortuna and the Four of Pentacles, trying to figure out how to bring in more wealth and stability here. Now, who is surrounding you is the Lovers. So there could be money could be an issue in your relationship. I don't know if you're single or otherwise, but we do have the Lovers here. And this is the type of love where the two people are very, very different. Okay, we have an alien and we have a human, and it says that their passion brought war to the galaxy. So there probably were people who maybe didn't like your relationship, or there is a major difference, background differences, age differences, distance, something like that. Okay, the Lovers, there is an obstacle in the relationship, and actually in the Rider-Waite, there is an angel standing between the two lovers, and that angel is actually you, the Temperance. So your angels are stepping in here to kind of help navigate some kind of relationship. I do think someone's avoiding you right now. The reason I'm saying that is because we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Swords. Now, this is somebody who's being calculating. You could feel like somebody is not interested in you, but I feel like somebody's avoiding you because of money. If that's not what it is, there's just this sense of avoiding, being calculating. Maybe somebody isn't avoidant. Maybe they're emotionally unavailable. Maybe they don't have the money that they owe you. Okay, maybe they're losing interest, but there's something in regards to that around you. Hello. And I do feel, as with the Temperance there, that you're trying to, I feel like you're trying to not have a reaction towards this person. So I think some of you, they might know that you're upset with them or that they owe you something. Okay. And in their intentions, there's nothing weird in their intentions. Their actions is being an avoidant or being calculating, but in their intentions is the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So, and we have the Hierophant at the bottom, which is a relationship, which is a commitment. I feel like some of you guys, this person might be trying to get a new job. There's something about them. It's like, they don't want to show up broke. They don't want to show up as a bum. They don't want you, maybe they don't want you to know that they're struggling financially. So I don't know who this person is to you. It might not even be a romantic individual, but there's some sense of somebody having pride or ego in regards to lack. Because and I do feel like, a lot of people are in this energy of spending beyond their means, or not having the funds. I feel like that's what you're trying to call in here, expecting with Goddess Fortuna. And this person's intentions is, it's like they want to show up in a positive light for you, right? And it's almost like this person is like praying. We have a spaceship on here. Some of you, they could have issues with their car, but I think they're trying to stabilize. They're trying to come forward towards you in a more abundant manner. So if they are avoiding you, it could be potentially because they they're in a sense of lack, like they don't have enough, and they want to show up in a more positive way for you, because they are showing up as the King of Cups here, which to me, I love the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very emotionally mature. They're like the therapist. I'm not saying they're a therapist, but this is someone who manages their emotions well, or they just have a lot of emotions for you, right? Some of you, this could be same sex. We have two kings here. It doesn't have to be. So some of you could be going to a financial advisor, a lawyer, or a therapist, because the King of Swords is a mentor here, or this person is in that energy. I think somebody here is needing guidance, how to manage their money. This isn't very lovey-dovey, but there is love and emotions here. There is someone who does want to make an offer, because the Knight of Cups comes from a distance to offer something. So, and it could just be you, because I feel like you're on a break from someone here, Four of Swords, right? They could have broke your heart. So there is somebody who wants to come in and offer you something, and or you trying to harmonize and bring more, emotional fulfillment to yourself. Because we have that Four of Swords there. So I do feel like if you're on a break with someone, or if you're not talking to that individual, it's because that they know that they owe you something. It could potentially be money, or they're really struggling financially right now. Okay, they could also be in another commitment. For some of you, I think that they're struggling financially. I think that's the main thing. So let's see what their actions are going to be. See what this person's actions are going to be. Drop a like in the chat. I appreciate all you guys. There's 0 likes. If you could hit the like. I told you, this person is trying to make more money. They're trying to get a new job or something like that. They're trying to be more stable. I do think this person, they could be in another commitment. Three of Cups, for some of you, they could have a wife and children even. Okay, I don't know. If that's not the case, I just think that they have other obligations right now. I think that they're also dealing with some old issues. It could be unresolved debt that they have, or like alimony or something like that. Okay, this person is really trying to get their life in order. Three of Cups, Six of Cups, that potentially, I feel like that's a reunion with their children. If you have children with them, it could be a reunion with you. Let me see here. Are they going to take any actions towards the Saggy? Yes, I think that this person, the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a change in the air. So this person wants, I'm hearing change of address. For some of you, they could have moved. If that's not what it is, let's see. What is this person's actions towards Sagittarius? Okay, they want to give you, okay, if this person owes you money, or if they owe you energy, they want to offer you something. Okay, there is a change. So if they haven't been communicating with you, I do feel like they do want to show up potentially, but they don't want to show up empty handed, especially because the holidays just passed. So for some of you, they want to talk to you, or they want to meet up with you. If they don't actually do that, just know that it's in their energy. Okay. What's in the blockage for these two? The Chariot. There could be distance between you. There's this lack of direction. So I don't know what type of relationship this is. If this is a past person, if this is a current person, maybe you're completely single and this is about you and your finances and your car, because there's something about a car. I think somebody was having car issues. There could be also distance between you, or there's just like a lack of direction when it comes to where your relationship stands. Okay, because we have the Chariot in the blockage. Let's see what the outcome is here. What's the outcome here? Two of Wands, Ten of Cups. Ooh. So we have the Two of Wands and we have the Ten of Cups. I think this person wants to make plans to invite you. I don't know. Okay, listen, I don't know if you're single, if you're committed, if you're on a break. Okay, but there is some positive movement in this relationship. So somebody here, I think, is making plans to potentially come see you or invite you to meet their parents because the Ten of Cups is a happy family. So I do, and the Two of Wands, I see that as making plans, as I feel like this person is making moves in silence that maybe they're not telling you about, potentially to pay off some debt or something like that. So I do feel like there could be a positive shift in whatever relationship you have with this individual. Okay, what's the advice here? Seven of Wands and the Devil. So, some of you guys, this is just saying you could potentially want to argue or block this person. And in the advice is just saying maybe to not to fight with this person, the Devil and the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is like somebody here feels cornered. So, there could be a fight that breaks out or a disagreement. The Seven of Wands is also when somebody's trying to defend their territory. So, I just feel like try to approach things because we also have the Devil here next to the Seven of Wands. That to me is like, I am very tempted to lash out, or I am very tempted to project onto you or to block you. So this is just kind of saying to lower your defenses and approach things maybe with a more loving manner to see how that works. If you do have communication with this person, some of you, this is just you being around your family, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is a happy family. So and the advice is to lower your defenses. Don't be tempted to argue with this individual because I feel like they've been avoiding you because they know that they owe you something or, an apology or money or energy or time, something like that. Okay. And I just think this person is trying to get their life together. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a hidden message from your person. Ooh. So we have hope. I am still holding out for our love. For some of you, this person still has hope. And get another one. Still holding out hope. Then we have ghosted, blocked. I do feel like somebody could have blocked somebody, something like that. Right? And that says, let go or be dragged to the next evolution of your consciousness. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are trying to let go of anger or resentment for somebody here who owes you money or who avoided you or who maybe chose someone else over you, whatever the case may be. I think that you guys are trying to manage your frustrations with this individual because there's something about some tense energy between the two of you. So let go of that. Anything else in the advice for Saggy? Ooh. We have the Five of Cups, a disaster aboard the space cruiser, Sigma, but is all hope lost? There is always more to the story. So yeah, this is saying, because a lot of you guys, we had time machine. There's this sense of feeling bad for how things went down. And spirit angels and guides just want you to know that there is more to your story, okay? Especially with this individual, because I feel like some of you guys are have separate families and are going to go in your own direction. There could be closure here, but to not feel disappointed because spirit angels and guides are always directing you towards something better. Okay, so try to manage that. Okay, Saggy, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. It does look like there is some kind of positive turn of events here. Some of you guys go and get your car checked out because there was just keep messages about a car coming through. Hi. Is that I'm trying to see how I pronounce your name. Are you still in the chat, Ami? I will be doing a 1-card pull for subscribers reading this weekend. So you can come to that and get a card pull. But for now, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Drop a thumbs up for your girl, and I'll see y'all on the other side.